All right, before we get into the Nick Wright situation, I do want to talk about this real fast. Orlando Brown Jr. says preparation this week has been another level after humiliating loss in Minnesota. Now, sadly, I can't play the audio for this because they're playing copyrighted music in the locker room, so can't really do that, but I will say that, yeah, definitely there needs to be another level. So let's go ahead now and switch gears over to Nick Wright and why he claims that the Bengals with Jake Browning are going to win and beat the Broncos, which would be one of the biggest wins and definitely send us down a very positive look for the rest of the season. So I got to cover half the screen because of the fact that, it's FS1 and they will take down your video if you do not. Okay, so let me play this audio.
You know who's not on tilt? This guy after another winning weekend. Thank you, KW. Last weekend, let's see how we did. We had one horrifying pick. I swear on my children, I will not bet on the Tennessee Titans as long as Brian Callahan's their head coach ever again. It's not happening. It doesn't matter. You can give me 150 points. I'm not doing it. Chargers, nice kick at the end. Lions, never a doubt. Steadied ourselves after a rough week 2. We're 5-4 on the year. We are starting off early. Nothing like being 1-0 before you've even finished your first cup of coffee. Let's go cross the pond to Ireland. Do I like Nick? Are you really betting on Carson Wentz against Aaron Rodgers? No, I'm betting on Brian Flores against Aaron Rodgers. Nick, don't you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be locked in after his last trip to Europe went so poorly and he threw the pick and then yelled at Mike Williams? Well, I don't know. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers is focused on right before the game. Is it blitzes? Is it game plans? I don't know. Aaron, couple things. One is, let's not complain about the travel schedule. Another is, all of us know you have no problem getting anywhere you want at any point you want. You could have made time for Ireland. That wasn't, Monday of the NFL season. Either way, Vikings are going to win by a lot. Aaron's going to be sacked a lot. I'll lay the 2.5 points. Next, 7.5-point dog that can win outright. There is no reason in the world for the Broncos to be favored by more than a touchdown against a team with a pulse. They took a miracle for them to beat the Titans by 8. Every other game's been close and they've lost. And the Bengals can move the ball. Now, Browning, if you include yards on interceptions, he's got a ton of yards on all these guys. The Bengals can win this game. The Bengals certainly can stay within a touchdown. The Bengals, 7.5-point dogs, it's insane. Bengals plus 7.5. And last but not least,
so, yeah, I think that face right there really solidifies what this weekend's going to be. Because according to Nick Wright, he believes the Steelers are going to get killed, which will put them at 2-2 in the division. Obviously, depending on what the Ravens do, I'm going to guess, let's be honest. Is he going to say about the Ravens next? Yup, he thinks the Chiefs are going to beat the Ravens, which actually, let me play that part because that's actually kind of important here. Hold up. Before I continue my saying, let's go ahead and play the rest of this, actually. I didn't realize he talked about the Chiefs.
This is the lock.
give me a break.
I know.
Shut up, Wilds. We used to always show you all these Mahomes as an underdog stats.
I know. Now
he was 11-3 against the outright. He was 12-2 against the spread. All this stuff. Took a bit of a hit week 2 against the Eagles. So I said to Josh, you know what? Let's keep those. Let's put those in a drawer for now. Because this isn't about stats or history. This is about feel. And when I tell you I felt the vibrations across the football world with the tackle that turned the tide. And I said we are going to look back on that moment as the moment the Chiefs season turned around. And I told you guys going into Monday Night Football, when everyone had the Ravens being the Lions, this might be 2 1-2 teams. And we're like, which team should we freak out about? Chiefs win outright. Minnesota minus 2.5 in Ireland. Cincinnati plus 7.5 in Denver. Kansas City plus 2.5.
All right, so now let's piggyback off what you said. Yeah, no, this would be a fantastic weekend. So that would put the Ravens at what, 1-3. That'd put the Steelers at 2-2. We would then proceed to go to 3-2. Oh, sorry, 3-1. Excuse me. And who do the Browns actually play? Now I gotta look this up. I think the Brownies. Who did the Browns play? They played the Lions. Oh, baby. All right, well, he doesn't predict the Lions, but I think we can arguably say that a normal person would say the Lions are going to most likely beat the Brownies. So that would be the best weekend ever. Not only do we win a game that a lot of people are saying we're not going to win, not only do the Steelers get killed and kind of show how bad they are this season, Ravens get beat, and then, of course, the Brownies are going to get killed no matter what. Although, we thought that the Packers were going to kill the Browns, and they didn't. But I'll be honest with you, I think Brownies are not going to be able to stop Sonic and Knuckles when it comes to that backfield. That offensive line for Detroit is just too dang good. Even though the Browns have a great defense, Detroit has a special offense. So, hey, listen, I don't always trust the takes from Nick Wright. Obviously, over the years, I have changed my opinion on the guy. He used to be a humongous Bengals hater. Now, surprisingly enough, he's actually very pro-Bengals, which is funny. But, you know, who knows? Going to be a good season, good game. We just need to win this one because I still think we're going to get killed by the Lions. That's going to be the tough game. Peace out.